Crossing over to Uganda, its general election is selected between the 10th of January to 8th of February 2021. The president of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, through the Electoral Commission, which is actually run by his clansmen, is trying to stop presidential aspirants, as well as other contestants in various political positions from holding public rallies. He is instead commanding everyone to use televisions, radios, social media, to spread their message to the public, disguising in COVID-19. This has been rejected by majority of Ugandans in various sectors, drawing examples from recent elections that were successfully conducted, like in Malawi, Burundi, and the ongoing election in the United States of America. These Ugandans are saying that they can't allow such a kind of a joke election. The Museveni apologists call scientific election. Realistically, this is impractical in Uganda. Uganda is a landlocked country in East Africa with a population of over 42 million people. The chronic political instability and erratic economic management under the dictatorial regime or dictatorial rule of Museveni has produced a record of persistent economic decline that has left Uganda among the world's poorest countries on this planet. 72% of Uganda's 42 million are not connected to the national grid. They do not have access to electricity. And of which the 28% who have access to electricity only have access to 325 radio stations and TV stations combined. And of the 325, 90% are privately owned by state apologists. This makes it practically impossible for Uganda to conduct such an election, as there are various, in fact, tens of thousands of positions that are expected in this coming election. Uganda is one of the youngest countries in the world, with over 80% of its population below the age of 35. This demographic has never seen another president. Museveni, who is now more than 75 years of age, came to power in 1986. He has been president since then. He uses fear, money, the security, the UPDF, that is the Uganda Police Defense Force, the police, and other security units he installed. He uses such kind of mechanism to cling on power. But in 2017, a young, patriotic, influential pop star, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, also known as Bobiwine, joined the political arena. He turned everything upside down. He's now the main Uganda's opposition leader. He leads a political movement, the People Power movement, that welcomes everyone regardless of race, religion, tribe, class, and the political affiliations. The movement gained the support from Ugandans across the world, both within Uganda and those in the diaspora. Ugandans, especially the youth, have since gained confidence and now more assertive on issues concerning their country. Majority subscribe to this movement, which uses the slogan, People Power, Our Power. As he moves across the country, Bobiwine pulls crowds. He is followed. His message is so rich in all Ugandans. He is so magnetic to the point that the president of Uganda, Museveni, had to stop all his public gatherings and banned him from staging concerts in Uganda. Almost more than 154 of his concerts were cancelled in the fear of the message he passes through his songs. Together with his team in the People Power leadership, Bobiwine came up and tasked Museveni to either organize a free and fair election or step down. Otherwise, he's likely to go like the likes of Gaddafi, the likes of Bashir of Sudan, and so many other dictators that have fallen.
Let me also use this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to put President Museveni on the notice. Mr. Museveni, you might have forgotten what you said in 1980, but we have not forgotten. You, Museveni, put Obote on notice on the eve of the 1980 election. You said that if Obote rigs the election, you will go to the bush and fight against him. We have come to that point right now, yet again. And we are telling you that you either organize a free and fair election or step down peacefully.
They recently came out and unconditionally rejected the scientific election. In his words, Robert Kyagulanyi is 100% ready for a real election. Other concerned Ugandans have also raised similar concerns against this sham election. Majority of the unemployed youth that constitute over 80% of Uganda's population are saying they want a non-social, political and economic change in their country. They are totally fed up of the dictatorial regime of Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and they are saying enough is enough. So the predictions are, once Museveni fails to put on table the demands of the general public, Uganda is likely to experience the worst. The world needs to focus onto Uganda come 2021.